The W16 Mistral, the final road-going vehicle to be manufactured with the 1,600 PS W16 quad-turbo, offers dizzying high speeds in a body designed for twisting through picturesque landscapes. Since Veyron's introduction in 2005, the W16 engine has been the beating heart of every Bugatti. It was inevitable that the last road-legal W16 would be something special, a rare, refined, and potent vehicle. It must be at the top of its class. This is the ultimate roadster, the W16 Mistral. The badge that should be on an automobile this essential and expressive received much deliberation. The Roadster needed a name that emphasized freedom, elegance, and speed, not just a moniker. That was a variation of the Chiron. The Mistral, a powerful wind that rises in the Rhône River basin and passes through affluent French coastal communities before crossing into the Mediterranean, provided inspiration. And because the engine is so crucial to the character of this Roadster, it coexists with the strong wind known as W16 Mistral. What is offering W16 Mistral? The W16 Mistral offers performance. Unlike any other open-top car that has come before, it is powered by the definitive 1,600 PS version of the W16 engine, which was first used in the Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. To accommodate the new open-top design, the previous moniker was not simply cut off above the A-pillars. Rather, it was re-engineered and contoured to give the vehicle a more rounded look without sacrificing performance. They would use as their model the sporty Roadster that personified elegant flair. The 1934 Bugatti Type 57 Roadster Grand Raid. This specific Grand Raid on display at the Rhône Museum in Den Haag is distinguished by its dual aerodynamic headrests that flow rearward into the bodywork and a cut-down V-shaped windscreen. It is effortlessly stylish with subdued sportiness. Its two-tone black and yellow livery would make the perfect model for this turning point in the Bugatti narrative. Many of us petrol heads have been somberly reminiscing on more than a century of combustion engines as the ICE era comes to an end. And at the very top of those storied power plants is the W16. The W16 was first introduced in 2005 alongside the iconic Veyron and has since powered every big bad bug. With this, the 1578 bhp Bugatti W16 Mistral, it makes its final and most extreme appearance. The ruthlessness of the Mistral might have been anticipated given that more than 40% of Bugattis produced to date have been open-top models and the observed absence of roofless Chiron variations. Even while it shares an engine with the Chiron Supersport 300 Plus, that doesn't make it any less magnificent. In 2019, the Chiron 300 Plus broke the production car speed record with a mind-blowing top speed of 304.773 miles per hour. So it's not unexpected that Bugatti has its eyes set on the W16 Mistral to become the world's fastest roadster. The 1934 Bugatti Type 57 Grand Raid, which is currently on exhibit at the Rhône Museum in Den Haag, served as the design inspiration for the W16 Mistral, which is named for the wind that blows from the Rhône River Valley to the Côte d'Azur in southern France. For its launch specification, the W16 Mistral adopts the Grand Raid's black and yellow color scheme. Meanwhile, the design features, like the aerodynamic headrest, have been transformed into structurally sound, roof-mounted engine intakes on the W16 Mistral. The W16 Mistral's appearance is a cross between the Devo and La Voce Noire, with the latter's headlights appearing similar to the former's and the former's overall squat attitude. This wasn't just a case of chopping the top off a Chiron, as one might anticipate for a vehicle that sells for 5 million euros. Rather, Bugatti re-engineered and contoured the existing moniker to create a more rounded profile with compromising the vehicle's performance. We can't wait to see and hear the W16's final outing on the open road, since all 99 W16 Mistrals have already been sold. The W16 Mistral's first color scheme is a warm black with hints of truffle brown and subtle yellow highlights, which was influenced by the Bugatti Type 57 Roadster Grand Raid. It pays respect to both the renowned coach-build body and Ettore Bugatti, who frequently use the black and yellow color scheme for its own vehicles, particularly the Type 41 Royale. For fans of the company, it is a classic visual combination. The W16 Mistral incorporates the most recent engineering and advancements to create levels of elegance and exhilaration that are unmatched. Modern titanium and aluminum 3D printing techniques are paired with advanced composite materials from Bugatti to create gorgeous designs with top performance and unshakable dependability. An extensive analysis of the dynamic stiffness of the W16 Mistral enabled engineers to develop lightweight solutions that would deliver optimal handling and performance even in the most challenging conditions. The inside of the W16 Mistral was meticulously designed, using the Chiron as a model to create a space that is both sumptuous and aesthetically pleasing while still being functional enough to ensure that all information is viewable at speeds of up to 420 kilometers per hour. The commitment to high-quality materials continues to be a distinguishing feature of Bugatti's design, including sophisticated, lightweight titanium components made of aluminum milled from a solid block and plush, spot-free leathers. However, there is also a brand new design that flourishes in this final hurrah for the W16. Intricately woven leather that was rigorously tested and created to Bugatti's quality standards with the intention of regular use over the course of a century is utilized on freshly designed door panels. The gear shifter, which was machined from a solid block of aluminum, also pays homage to the W16, Mistral's legendary ancestors, by including a touch of wood, and a famous dancing elephant sculpture by Rembrandt Bugatti is set inside an amber inset. The most opulent roadster ever produced, the Type 41 Royale, had variations of the sculpture on its bonnet. The interior of the Roadster borrows design cues from the Chiron. Advanced lightweight titanium, aluminum components, and spot-free leathers are used to finish the cabin. The freshly designed door panels feature intricately woven leather embellishments as well as brand new design elements. Also made from a solid block of metal is the gear shifter. Additionally, it includes the well-known dancing elephant sculpture by Rembrandt Bugatti. The ambitious 12.7-liter straight-8 engine of the Royale was a first of its kind in the world, sitting behind the enormous side-opening hood. The only W16 powertrain in use in cars today, the W16 Mistral engine is as ambitious. Only 99 W16 Mistral models will be produced, with prices starting at €5 million net and deliveries starting at 2024. W16 Mistral's full production run has already been consumed. The style of the Mistral has significant performance advantages in addition to its stunning appearance. This isn't just a Chiron with a new body and a rearranged structure. It has been redesigned so that the carbon fiber moniker has a more rounded shape that is more appropriate for a roadster. The Mistral's rakish profile is more dynamic than that of any other contemporary Bugatti, and its curved windshield flows into the side windows to produce a visor-like impression without impairing the driver's visibility. The profile of the Mistral still features the distinctive C-line that Bugatti is known for, but the design is more dynamic like that of the Devo. The Mistral now has smaller intake apertures on the body side due to the separation of the oil cooler intakes from the engine air intakes and the relocation of the former to the roof scoops. The massive carbon fiber air intakes behind each seat are reminiscent of the chrome intakes on the Veyron and are strong enough to withstand the entire weight of the vehicle in the case of a rollover. However, by producing greater intake noise when applying the throttle and a louder blow-off value whistle from the turbos, whose intakes further heighten the W16's audible drama. The W16 already has one of the most intriguing engine tones available, and the large center exit exhaust tip will undoubtedly enhance that. The horseshoe grille on the Mistral is considerably wider and larger than the one on La Voce Noire, allowing it to feed air only to the engine radiator, leaving the enormous intakes on either side to only direct air to the intercoolers. 4 slat headlights on the Mistral symbolize the vehicle's 4 turbos and all-wheel drive. While the light's 3D surface directs air to the wheel arches, just above the left headlight is where you can find the only Mistral exterior marking. The quad-thin bars on the Mistral are positioned at a more angular angle and nearly touch in the middle, continuing the X-shaped taillight layout that was first seen on the Bolide. On the horizontal planes is stylish U-shaped internals, and the central bar has a lit-up 3-dimensional Bugatti script. In addition to looking nice, the area between the light bars has ducts that channel air to the side radiators and oil coolers, producing a pressure difference between the side intakes and the rear outlets of the vehicles.